Welcome back to the 62nd Annual Virginia Phi Beta Lambda State Leadership Conference. We hope you've taken advantage of the incredible insight of our workshop presenters, engaged with state officer candidates, and had fun getting to know each other at our statewide social. Every year, one of the most anticipated parts of SLC is the reveal of the winners of the competitive events and the entire slate of Virginia PBL Awards. So let's get started right away. The closing session is now in order. Please welcome your Master of Ceremonies, John Kraus-Steinroth.
Thanks, Maheen. This year's competitive events program would not be possible without the incredible support and dedication of our volunteer judges. We thank you all so much for taking the time out of your busy schedules to support Virginia Phi Beta Lambda and getting us back to business. Now, please welcome Mary with the first set of competitive event award winners.
I have the list of judges, I just forgot to give it to you.
Oh, okay, should I do that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I figured you can just put it on as the screen.
Thanks, John. We wish the best of luck to all our competitors this year. No matter where you placed, we know you all did amazing and gave it your all. Please join me in congratulating our first set of winners. In the competitive event of Community Service Project from Virginia State University, represented by Sierra Donald. In the competitive event of Business Decision Making, first place goes to UVA, represented by Tobias Abramenko, David Hassani, and Martin Weiss. In the competitive event of Economic Analysis and Decision Making, first place goes to UVA, represented by Redfa Shah and Anish Yadapalali. In the competitive event of Financial Analysis and Decision Making, first place goes to UVA, represented by David Hassani, Ashley Mendez, and Siam Schick. In the competitive event of Management Analysis and Decision Making, first place goes to UVA, represented by John Kraus-Steinroth. In the competitive event of Entrepreneurship Concepts, first place goes to UVA, represented by Tobias Abramenko. In the competitive event of Financial Concepts, first place goes to UVA, represented by Martin Weiss. And in the competitive event of Macroeconomics, first place goes to UVA, represented by John Kraus-Steinroth.
Your PBL experience extends beyond your local chapter and Virginia PBL. In fact, PBL is a national organization with incredible opportunities for all our members, no matter where you are in your college journey. Please direct your attention to the main stage for a special video presentation.
In the competitive event of Management Concepts, first place goes to Basak Gafoor from UVA. In the competitive event of Marketing Concepts, first place goes to Colleen Wood from UVA. In the competitive event of Microeconomics, first place goes to Kendall Rogers from UVA. In the competitive event of Organizational Behavior and Leadership, first place goes to Mary Larkin Doughtet from UVA. In the competitive event of Personal Finance, first place goes to Sindhu Menti from UVA. In the competitive event of Retail Management, first place goes to Colleen Wood from UVA. In the competitive event of Sports Management and Marketing, first place goes to Basak Gafoor from UVA. Congratulations to all the winners.
Virginia PBL is truly home to some amazing members and advisors that make this entire organization possible. Please join me in congratulating the following recipients of our membership and advisory recognitions. Congratulations to our 2021 Virginia PBL Advisor of the Year. Congratulations to our 2021 Virginia PBL Members of the Year. Congratulations to all the award recipients.
In the competitive event of Statistical Analysis, First place goes to Rutva Shah from UVA. In the competitive event of Future Business Executive, first place goes to Maheen Sanchez from UVA. In the competitive event of Impromptu Speaking, first place goes to Kenneth Bittner from Virginia State University. In the competitive event of Job Interview, first place goes to Sindhu Menti from UVA. In the competitive event of Public Speaking, second place goes to Maheen Sanchez from UVA, and first place goes to Siani Peterson from Virginia State University. In the competitive event of Sales Presentation, first place goes to Nigel Stewart from the Virginia State University. In the competitive event of Business Ethics, first place goes to Brianna White from Virginia State University. In the competitive event of Business Law, first place goes to Siam Sheikh from UVA. Congratulations to all the winners.
The incoming state officer team is ready to assume the challenge of serving as your ambassadors for the 2021-2022 membership year. With these positions, each officer agrees to uphold the aims and responsibilities of FBLA-PBL. You have been elected an officer of the State Association of Phi Beta Lambda. As a member of the PBL State Leadership Team, you are to serve this association in promoting PBL, helping local chapter members follow the goals and objectives of FBLA-PBL, and conducting meetings in accordance with the bylaws. Basak Ghafoor, State Executive Vice President, do you accept your responsibilities and promise to fulfill your duties to the best of your ability?
I do.
Maheen Misael Sanchez, State President, do you accept your responsibilities and promise to uphold your duties to the best of your ability?
I do.
I now declare your officers officially installed as part of the 2021-2022 Virginia PBL State Officer Team. Congratulations.
Amazing. Congratulations to the brand new state officer team. We wish them the best of luck, and I'm sure they will not disappoint. The state president has reserved his acceptance speech to the end of the conference. So now, please welcome back myself with the fourth set of competitive event award winners. In the competitive event of business presentation, second place goes to Sarah Abdulalai and Bing Song Lin from UVA. And first place goes to Adazia Jones and Alexander Wade from VSU. Congratulations. Beautiful. In the competitive event of business sustainability, first place goes to Shannon Lee and Jael Rogan from VSU. In the competitive event of digital media, first place goes to Leonora from the Virginia PBL virtual chapter. Congratulations. In the competitive event of emerging business issues, first place goes to Scott Hill from VSU. In the competitive event of integrated marketing campaign, first place goes to Sarah Abdulalai, Tina Chen, and Mary Larkin Duhit from UVA. In the competitive event of social media challenge, first place goes to Rachel Callan from UVA. In the competitive event of strategic analysis and decision making, second place goes to Kenneth Bittner from VSU, and first place goes to Ashley Mendez, Bing Song Lin, and Anish Yadlapali from UVA. Competitive event of desktop publishing, first place goes to Rachel Callan from UVA.
Competitive event winners who placed first or second in Virginia PBL qualified to compete at the 2021 PBL National Leadership Conference taking place virtually from June 24th to the 27th. Please stay tuned for more information regarding registration. And at this time, please direct your attention to a special video presentation on what to expect at NLC 2021, live from the National Center.
So I'm a huge fan.
we can't wait to see you in person next year at the 2022 Virginia PBL State Leadership Conference. This entire conference is made possible by the service of incredible people who have made Virginia PBL the organization it is today. Our state specialist, Mrs. Sandy Mills, our state PBL director, Ms. Kara Wood, and our state officer liaison, Mr. Nicholas Western. Thank you all so much for everything you all do. And at this time, please welcome for the final time your state officer team, the 2020-2021 Virginia PBL President's Council.
Please welcome to the stage, Basa Kafour.
What's going on, everyone? Bossock here. And I just wanted to wrap up this year with some thank yous. First off, I want to give a special thank you to all of the members of FBLA from across the nation that helped make this SLC possible. You all are the reason we put this conference on, and it would not have been as successful without you all. It was really fun this year to meet you all during their social events, the conferences, and the workshops we did, and I look forward to seeing you all next year. I'd also like to give a special thank you to the state officer team. I just want to thank you guys for all the great moments and laughter we shared, especially with our favorite topic of conversation, my Starbucks order. And yeah, the meetings were always something I looked forward to on the weekends, and this year was really great because of you guys, so thank you. I want to give a quick shout out to Kevin Miner at UVA for being a great mentor to me in my first year and helping me get involved in FBLA, and also to Maheen for putting up with me and my jokes for the past year. Looking ahead to next year, just talking about some things and some plans we have, I also want to mention that Maheen's going to have to put up with me again for another year on all the shenanigans I'm going to bring. But I'm definitely looking forward to interacting with you all in person. Next year, I hope to bring the same energy and friendly atmosphere that we had this year to next year's officer team and really build a similar community and a similar welcoming atmosphere, because I think that was one of the biggest advantages we had. Like you all, I hope we get back in person next year so we can experience all the great things that PBL has to offer in person. And hey, maybe we can even grab a Starbucks ice water while we're at it. Thank you, guys.
Mary Larkin.
This year has been pretty challenging in a lot of ways, and as an organization, we have definitely had a lot to overcome. However, I can genuinely say that I'm so proud of this team and all that we have accomplished. Each one of these officers is so dedicated to PBL as an organization and have truly given so much over the past year in order to ensure that our members have had the best experience possible despite the circumstances. Hopefully, as we move forward, we can work on Bossock's Starbucks order and start to see less of each other on Zoom and more in person. I want to thank each of our members for making the best of a hard year and all the people who have helped make this year and especially this state leadership conference possible. I've loved getting to be a part of this team in this special year in FBLA-PBL, and I look forward to my upcoming years in PBL. Thank you all.
Please welcome to the stage, Toby Abamenko.
As this year comes to a close, I want to thank everyone on the State President's Council and all the members of PBL that have made this year so wonderful. When I joined the President's Council, I really wasn't sure what to expect and what would be waiting for me, but it was more than rewarding, and I've learned so much, and just being able to meet so many great people. They've taught me how to work better in a group, how to plan things, how to lead workshops, how to collaborate with different chapters in Phi Beta Lambda, and just getting more immersed in the whole FBLA-PBL program has been wonderful. And I'm really looking forward to next year. This year came with a lot of challenges and a lot of unique conditions that we've never had to face before, and I think that we all kind of came together and worked together really well to face those. And so I'm really looking forward to what we can do next year and how to build on what we've already contributed to this year. So thank you to everyone, and looking forward to it.
Please welcome to the stage, Christine Batista.
To Dr. Aurelia Donald for introducing me to FBLA and also the officer team as well. When I joined, I was immediately welcomed by a great team. I'm looking forward to more memories, not just on Zoom, but in the future, hopefully we'll meet in person and be able to do a lot more with this group. And I'm thankful for every single person who has guided me through this journey of the school year 2020 through 21. And I hope everybody has had a great semester and stay safe.
Please welcome to the stage, David Hassini.
Hi, everyone. would just like to take a minute and conclude and say that I would wish everyone good luck in all of your future endeavors. That's both within and outside of PBL. Personally, I've certainly had a great time in all of my years of involvement with this wonderful organization, and I hope that all of you guys can say the same. With that, I trust that you'll all be able to take what you've learned and experienced through PBL, all of its conferences, competitions, and networking events, and be able to apply those to any and all of your future pursuits. And I'm confident that through that, you'll achieve great success. And so, with that being said, thanks, take care, stay involved, and stay in touch.
Please welcome back Sam Shaq.
After a very long virtual year, I really want to give a big thank you to Maheen and the exec team of Virginia PBL, as well as thank you to you guys for your local chapters and you guys keeping communication with us and just being audience for our events and just keeping FBLA going and smoothly. And I definitely have to say, like, my favorite memory from this whole year is definitely the state leadership conference, because we're all able to come together as one and compete in all these various events and just show up for Virginia and show that our FBLA presence is still very strong. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage John Kraus-Steinroth.
Hi, everyone. As I'm reflecting back on this year, I am blown away by just how much I've been able to learn and how many wonderful people I've been able to meet, despite this year not looking like any year before. I think back to last spring and summer when there was so much uncertainty about how this year would look. And I remember seeing the opportunity to join the President's Council and not really knowing what that would look like, but being excited at the prospect of being able to do something proactively to help make this year more engaging for myself and for my peers. And so upon joining the team, I was able to join this wonderful group of individuals who really cared about Phi Beta Lambda and really cared about the member experience, but also really cared about each other. And I'm so grateful to all of them for that. Throughout this year, one of my favorite memories looking back is the Among Us game night that we all had right before the 75th anniversary conference. That was just one of those memories that where it was really about getting to know each other on a personal level. And now sort of as we're planning ahead and preparing for this conference today and looking back at all that it's been, I'm just so thrilled to have those connections leaving this year, and also to have such wonderful memories and to have learned so much about myself, about my peers, and also about business and Phi Beta Lambda. So thank you so much for allowing me to serve as your Chief of Staff, and I wish the team all the best in the coming year. And I'm so excited to see what they do, and I'm so excited also to participate and to be at the next SLC. So thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
So I talked about this earlier in the election speech about the challenges we face this year. And it's not just here at UVA, VSU, George Mason, it's across all the chapters we have. And what's made, and I truly mean this, what's made this year so impactful, so powerful, so hopeful, is when you're able to work with people despite the challenges that are going on, and you're able to create something, be it a conference, be it a workshop, be it even just friendships alone, during these times, and these challenges, it's truly remarkable, and it's truly special. And I'm tremendously grateful for everyone on this team, the President's Council, all of them, one for putting up with me all the time, Ms. Wood, Nick, Ms. Mills, and the entire state team for having the trust in this team. None of us really had the experience that I was talking to a former state officer beforehand. It would have been tough enough for a normal state officer team with 1 or 2 years of experience coming into this. None of us had that, and yet we were able to put this all together. And that to me is incredibly special. Also incredibly special is the dedication of our chapter presidents, Rufa, Natasha, Sierra, the list goes on and on. What you guys have been able to do for your local chapters. Again, the challenges you guys have faced, the stuff you guys have had to put up with, right, in your own lives, personally, professionally, what have you, and you guys still dedicate the time for your chapter. That's truly special. Thank you so much. We wouldn't have this conference if it wasn't for y'all as well. For our members themselves, it's not easy asking you guys to dedicate time on a Saturday, during a weekday, to spend time with us. And for that, thank you. So what comes for next year? I think one of the challenges we're gonna have next year is the fact that, let's be honest, it's gonna be tough for our chapters. Funding's gonna be down. It's gonna be tough to be able to rent spaces and what have you, and do the programming that we usually would do if it wasn't for the pandemic. But despite all that, for some reason I know we can do it. I know we can do it because what all we were able to do this year and what we can do next year. But it's gonna take each and every one of us to be able to get this organization to where it can be. For a long time, we always go in circles. We go kind of, well, not circles, more like mountains. We hit some peaks and we hit some lows. And it's tough. It's tough for the organization to go through that every single year. What's gonna make that change and what's gonna make that difference is your dedication and what you guys put into this. That's the foundation that's gonna grow this organization. When we started this year, it was all about what is the membership experience? What is it for our members that's gonna make them care? Why do you care about PBL? Our desire or hope this year was to give you a reason, be it our programming, be it our workshops, be it our conferences. But ultimately, it's gonna be up to you to decide, why do you care? And it's gonna be up to us to figure that out and give you an experience, be it with our workshops, be it with our offerings, scholarships, mentorship, whatever it is, it's up to us to figure it out. And we gotta do it with you, in collaboration with you. And that's our goal. And that's what we're gonna do next year. And that's our goal. And that's what we're gonna do next year. Be it in person, be it virtual. A lot of things have changed because of the pandemic, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure it out all together as Virginia PBL. What that also means is the National Leadership Conference. All of you who won first place, second place qualify for that conference, and I can't wait to see you there, not just because not only are you representing Virginia PBL, but you guys truly are the best, not only in the Commonwealth, but in the country. And I know that, I trust you guys. Not only that, I support you guys and I wish you guys the best. If you guys ever need anything, reach out to anyone on the officer team last year and this year. There are a lot of things that are going to happen in Virginia PBL next year, and I can't wait, from local, state, and national level. So I ask you to come back next year, be part of this journey with us. Thank you so much again for your support and for spending this Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon with us. We'll see you in about 2-3 months' time at the 2021 National Leadership Conference live from the National Center. Until then, be safe, enjoy yourselves, have a good final season, and we'll see you soon. With that being said, the 2021 Virginia Phi Beta Lambda State Leadership Conference is now adjourned.